Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Elle. This is Lily, and today we're going to do a nice nervous system reset yoga flow. So this is great if you're feeling stressed, frazzled, anxious, a little down. You just feel like you need to help your nervous system move up the ladder, and that is exactly what we're going to do in this class. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. We are going to start today sitting on our mat. So coming into a nice easy seat, either up on your shins or cross-legged, and closing your eyes. So closing your eyes just for a moment, just to tune in to this space, to tune inward. And noticing how you feel. Just noticing it and leaving it at that. Maybe incorporating a gentle sway side to side, just a nice soothing motion. Allowing it to be like a wave. Incorporating your breath. Your breath builds up the wave as you inhale. And as you exhale, it comes into shore. A release of that built up energy. Allowing this cycle to support you in clearing anything that needs cleared right now. One more time, taking a big inhale, this time up through the nose and out the mouth. Opening your eyes. You can also keep your eyes closed if that feels nice for you. And we are going to just start to do some body washing. So this is a technique where we bring awareness to our physical body. So just start by washing your hands. So we're just going to be washing our hands here. And I want you to feel how it feels to rub the left hand with the right. So bring all of that intention into the right hand. And notice how it feels to be rubbing the left hand. And then notice how it feels to be rubbed by the right hand by bringing your attention to the left hand. Lots of lefts and rights here. And then you can switch, bringing the energy into the left hand, feeling it rubbing the right hand. How does it feel? What is the temperature of your hands? Are they nice and moisturized or a little dry like mine? And switching that and noticing how it feels to be rubbed by the left hand. Starting to work your way up the forearms. You can do one at a time if that feels more supportive for you. Once again, noticing how it feels to rub the forearm and for the forearm to be rubbed. Maybe switching to the other forearm. Noticing the temperature of your hand touching your forearm. The differences, is one warmer than the other? Just bringing some awareness to that. And working your way up your arms, coming to the biceps and the triceps. Coming to the chest. And working your way down to your stomach. It's totally fine, of course, to do this like I am with a layer of clothes on top. If you can make some skin-on-skin contact, that is. Just taking it up a notch, but either way is great. And then focusing on one leg, I'm going to do the left leg first. So rubbing the left leg. And moving down to the shin, the calf. Reaching the foot. Top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, maybe in between the toes. Notice my toes are pretty cold compared to the rest of my foot and my fingers. Just noticing. And coming to the opposite leg. Working your way down. And make your way to the foot. And now coming to the neck. Starting to feel maybe the back of the neck. Sides, and the front. Work your way up to your jawline, your cheeks and nose. This is not heavy pressure, especially on the face. Just bringing that touch, that sense of touch here. The eyebrows, the forehead. Coming around the side to the ears. Coming up into the hairline, top of the head, back of the head. And once you feel satisfied there, just allowing your hands to rest, palms down on your knees, eyes closing for a moment. Noticing how you feel. Let's bring some more movement into this space. So coming up onto all fours, really feeling the texture of your mat. So feeling the texture of your mat against your palms, your fingertips, maybe your knees and shins and tops of your feet. Starting to wiggle around side to side. Working into some cat-cows, but letting these look the way that you feel. So expressing your current state of feeling through these movements. Maybe closing your eyes just to get a bit deeper into it. Maybe a lot of energy build up, a lot of anxious feelings, and just wiggling it out, just moving side to side, Really no structure to this. Feels really nice. Or maybe you're feeling like you need a bit of structure, and so you do some traditional cat-cows. Whichever way feels best, or anything in between, be in that right here, right now. Tucking your toes, walking your hands back to meet your feet as your hips lift up, coming into a forward fold. So you're probably forward folding at the back of the mat. Since I have Lily at the back of the mat, I am in the middle, but coming to the back is great. Allowing the crown of the head to cascade down towards the floor. Maybe deep or gentle bend in the knees. Palms can be touching the ground or elbows clasped, whatever feels good for you. Maybe settling into stillness here or bringing in a gentle sway. Rounding up to stand. Big inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, letting them fall to your sides. Bring your feet a little more than hips distance apart. And it's just starting to sway yourself from side to side. Bending into your knees, allowing your whole torso to shift to one side and then the other. Arms swinging at your side as you do this. Maybe starting off nice and slow. You can speed it up if that feels good, or keep it slow. Just allow your arms once more as a reminder to just hit against your body. Maybe bring your awareness to where your arms land. How does that feel? Starting to slow things down. Unwinding ever so slowly. And once you have stopped twisting, settling into stillness. Feet firmly planted exactly where they're at, arms at your side, eyes closed, and feel. Feel how you feel. Be here now. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, folding over, forward fold. Maybe hands press down into the mat. And stepping your way back into downward dog. I'm working around my dog here, so I have a wide-legged downward dog, but you can come into a regular downward dog. It's so funny because I could just have her get up and move to the side, but I cannot do that. I would feel too bad. So we're going to work around her. Anyways, coming into a downward dog, pedaling out your feet, swaying your hips side to side. Big inhale, right leg reaches up and back, down dog split, bend knee, open hip. Exhale, knee to nose, pause and hold. Big inhale, up and back, down dog split. Knee to nose, holding. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Planting that foot at the top of the mat. Inhaling, arms reach high. Exhale, settling in a high lunge. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, palms plant. Stepping back, down dog. Right away, left leg lifts up and back, down dog split. Bent knee, open hip. Rounding forward, knee to nose, holding. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Big inhale, up and back. Knee to nose. Foot meets the top of the mat as your arms reach high on the inhale. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale, palms plant, downward dog. Right leg reaches up and back, down dog split. Sending that leg forward, planting down the foot, straightening out through both legs, folding over the front leg, pyramid pose. Bending through both knees, shifting your hips back just a bit before sending everything forward, warrior three. You can have your hands down or bringing them up at your sides, coming into your warrior three, breathing here, feeling everything lighting up. Allowing yourself the gift of presence in this moment. It's okay to wiggle and shake. It's okay to fall out of it and come back into it. Rounding up to stand, bringing the left leg with you, giving it a squeeze, coming into an eagle. Left leg on top, left arm underneath, sinking through your hips, lifting through your arms. Unraveling all of that, giving that left knee a squeeze once more before folding over, standing split. Left toes meet the back of the mat. Arms reach high on the inhale. Exhale, soften everything down into a downward dog. Taking a big inhale up through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. 2 more times in. Exhale. 1 more big inhale. Exhale. Left leg reaches up and back, down dog split. Sending that foot forward. Planting it down, straightening out through both legs, folding over that front leg, pyramid pose. Slight bend in both knees as your hips take it back before sending everything forward, warrior three. Meeting here once more. Arms out at your side or wherever works for you. Feeling that left leg pressing down, the sole of the foot meeting the mat. Everything firing up. Allowing your breath to guide you as you come up to stand, grabbing a hold of the right leg, giving it a squeeze. Before coming into an eagle, right leg on top, right arm underneath, sinking and lifting. Unwinding out of that, making your way into a standing split. Right toes meet the back of the mat. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, palms plant. This time coming forward, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Coming into a chair, sinking through your hips, arms reach high. Bring your arms out in front of you as your heels lift off the mat, coming onto your tippy toes, staying in your chair pose. Balancing here. It's okay if you fall out. Arms reach back behind you as you begin to fold over with your heels still lifted high, playing around here. The more narrow your stance, the easier this can be. Inhaling, lifting up into a chair. Arms out in front of you. Heels lift high. Hands reach back behind you as you fold over with heels lifted. Heels kiss the mat, chair pose. Taking an inhale in your chair. Exhale, legs straight, let something go. Twice more just like that. Inhaling, chair. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. One more inhale, chair. Exhale. Coming into a squat, bring your heels in, toes out, sinking through your hips. Bring your palms together at your chest, knees pressing into elbows, elbows pressing into your knees. And coming into a boat pose. So sitting your hips down on the mat. Bring your legs, either your toes kissing the mat or your legs lifted, arms at your side. Lowering halfway down, right back up. Halfway down, right back up. Halfway down, back up. Down and up. Down and up. Down for 10. Up. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Awesome job. 2. 1. Coming up and then right back down, holding here. Breathing, feeling everything lit up. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing. Letting everything come out long on your mat. Noticing how you feel. Just noticing, being aware in this present moment. Coming into a reclined pigeon with the left leg bent. So left ankle on top of right knee, grabbing a hold of the right leg if that feels nice for you. If not, you can just have that right foot placed down on the mat. Making sure your lower back is pressing against the mat so you don't want it lifted. Coming into this wherever you're at, meeting yourself where you're at. It's awesome to have goals of where we want to go and what we want things to look like. But first, we have to meet ourselves where we're at. So doing that here. And tipping this whole thing up and over to the right side. So the sole of the left foot is pressing down on the mat. I like to grab a hold of it with my right hand, either the foot or the ankle, just for a little bit more of a deeper stretch. If this is too much for you, just coming into a twist. And making your way into a twist. I'm going to cross my legs here, but you can also stack your knees or come into a variation that you're feeling called to. Unraveling yourself to come up and over on the other side, bending through the right leg, right ankle on top of left knee, grabbing hold of that left leg. Tipping this whole thing up and over to the left, right sole of the foot, planting down on the floor. Turning this into a twist of your choice. Trying to come into the same twist that you were on the other side just to even things out. And coming back to center, straightening out through your legs, straightening out your arms, both up towards the ceiling, and beginning to shake your fingers and your toes and your wrists and your ankles. Shake, 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 allowing this to reverberate down through your legs and your arms and shaking, getting a little faster, picking up the pace. Really shaking, 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 shaking. Looks silly, feels silly. Keep it up, keep it up. Shake, 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 fast as you can. Turn the level up to 10. And keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Straightening out through your legs, your arms, allowing everything to rest at your sides. Coming into Shavasana. I really encourage you, if you are somebody who likes to skip Shavasana, I really encourage you to stay here, to be here for this integration phase of the practice. This is the time where we embed everything that we just worked on and worked through. We embed that into each and every cell of our body so that we can walk off of the mat embodying that. So staying here just for a few moments. I will be quiet now so you can drop into how you're feeling, noticing how you're feeling now compared to the beginning of the practice, recognizing what movement can do to shift your energy, to shift your perspective and your reality of this time and space. So being here, I will wake you up in a few moments, but for now, just feeling into it all, into the now moments. Starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rolling through your wrists and your ankles. Bringing your knees into your chest one by one. Feeling your spine and the back of your head grounding you into this present moment. Recognizing that you can bring this present into any space by just feeling into where you're at that moment. Starting to come up to sit, keeping your eyes closed as you make your way there, letting your body, letting your intuition guide you there. Palms face down on your knees for grounding, or face up for receiving and cultivating some energy. Allowing yourself to be led into which one you choose. And taking 3 breaths to clear any residual tension or things that you are looking to let go of. Taking a big inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Let something go. Exhale. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let me know in the comments if there are any special requests that you have for future classes or themes. I would love to hear from you. And with that, I will see you next time.